Good afternoon, students. In part 2, we were studied the productivity index, productivity, all productivity models, and how to calculate the productivity. As productivity is efficiency of the production, so how we can improve it with the help of this different method that is Jidoka, Hijuka, Kaizen, 5S, SMED, JIT, TPM, Pokayoka that we are going to study in this lecture. So all these are the Japanese technique which is invented under the lean manufacturing. So we one by one we are going to study it in today's lecture of unit number 1 part 3. So what is Jidoka? Originally this concept was first used in 1896 by Saichi Toyoda. Jidoka is also a Japanese term which means automation or no, it is not a simply automation. It is automation. Automation means automation with a human touch. Jidoka is one of the three pillars of our famous Toyota production house, or you may say as a famous Toyota production system, and also the key concept of the lean manufacturing. So this is what the process given in the diagram, that if there is a change in the process, first we stop the regular practice, and after that change that process. Again we take the review of that process change, and then we proceed for the regular use of that production or regular use of that concept. So see, these are the some pictures shown in the diagram or slide of the Jidoka. Defects at early stages. If we find the defects at the Jidoka is an automatic detection of the problem. If there are a defect at the early stages and proceed with the production only after resolving the problem at its root causes. See, in the manual feed and watch machine cycle and automatic feed, the human is at the rest position. So the automatic feed is what? The anode light is eject that uh, eject the defect product. The manual feed was first in the manual feed and watch machine cycle. Watch machine cycle in the second, he watched the machine cycle, and the machine itself selfly monitored, or on the display we can find what are the defects in the product. It is detected by the machine only. Now, Hijunka, the production smoothing. The Hijunka production is a Haijunku in Japanese word, that means leveling, means it should be in the common level. When the implementation implemented correctly, Hijuka elegantly and without a hassle or hassle-free implementation was there, which helps the organization meet a demand while reducing waste in the production and interpersonal process. The Hijunka is a Japanese term that refers to system of the production smoothing designing to achieve the more even and consistent flow of work. Means it should be in the it complete, or it moves that production in the smoothing level or in the leveling manner. Now, we continue with that point. Related visual scheduling, broad known as a Hijunka box, is often used in the achieving Hijunka style efficiencies. The use of the Hijunka is as well as border lean production technique help Toyota massive reduce vehicle production times as well as inventory level during the 1980s. It is predictable, means the Hijunka is moved in the three process, that is predictable, stability and flexibility. Now next is Kaizen. This is also very important term of the Japanese technique or in the lean manufacturing. Kaizen is a Japanese term meaning Kai means change, and Zen means for the better. Means continuous improvement is there in the Kaizen. Kaizen changes. Kai means that I earlier explained that Kai means change and Zen means continuous improvement or for the betterment. It is a Japanese business philosophy regarding the process that continuously improves operation and involving all the employees. Kaizen sees improvement in productivity as a gradual and methodological process. Improvement generally follows the PDCA cycle format, which stands for the plan, do, and check act. Means plan, we should plan, we should do that work, we should check it and act according to our process. So this is what the Kaizen. Again, Kaizen is nothing but which eliminates the wastage and comes under the standardization. Kaizen, under the Kaizen, there is a 5S term that is also a Japanese technique of teamwork, self-disciplinary, and improve moral quality circles and improvements suggestions. Now, in the 5S, Japanese, there are 5 Japanese words which starts with the spelling, which starts with the alphabet S, that is Siso, Siketsu, Shitsuke, or you may start with a Seri, Siton, Siso, Siketsu, and Shitsuke. Seri is nothing but sort, Siton is nothing but set in order, Siso is nothing but shine, Siketsu is standardized, and Shitsuke is nothing but sustain. Means follow above 4S. That is nothing but Siketsu. Now we can see in the picture that how 5S is work. First, the person is sorting the production or sorting the tools, and then second is a stabilize, means everything tool as well as the machine or whatever we use during the production should be at the right place. And third is a shine. He is cleaning its table or cleaning its working place. And standardize means it should be a standardized process, not other process used for production. And sustain means we have to follow all above process that sort, stabilize, clean, and standardize. So this is about the 5S workflow. First is a sort, keep only necessary item in the workplace. Set in order, second is a set in order, that arrange the item to promote efficient workflow, means as per priority we have to place that any product or any tools with us. Shine means clean the workplace around us. Standardize means set standard for the consistency, organize workplace. Sustain is nothing but maintain and review the standards. Now, the next topic of the Japanese technique is SMED. Now, SMED means a single minute exchange of a die. Means there should be no time expenses, or there should be a basic principle of the SMED are identify the internal venture, external changeover task, and analyze each task is a real purpose and function. Focus on no or low cost solutions. And fourth basic principle of the SMED is aim to eliminate changeover time. And SMED is typically broken down into the 3 stages. That is, first is a separate internal and external setup. Second is convert internal setup to external setup. And third, streamline internal or external elements. This is what the SMED is. Again, the single minute exchange of a die has following steps that we can see in the diagram. Setup area, benchmark timing, that is first. Second is analyze area, list necessary points. And third is a separate the external elements. And fourth is identify the internal, eliminate that can be converted into the external. And fourth or fifth is a simplified and standardize everything. Now, JIT. Next technique, next Japanese technique is for the inventory loss. It is used just in time. That is also called as a JIT. Just in time is an inventory management method whereby the labor, material, good are refilled or scheduled arrive exactly when needed to the manufacturing process. That is nothing but the right place, right material at the right place, at the right quantity, at the right quality. Just in time is a management philosophy and not a technique. Around this JIT, there are zero inventory, zero lead time, zero delay, and zero failure, and zero defect. That is not mentioned in the diagram, but zero defect should be produced while using the JIT. Now, last second last technique is a TPM. That is nothing but total productive maintenance. Is a holistic approach to equipment maintenance that strives to achieve the performance production. That is no breakdown, no small stops, slow running, no defects. And the world-class result of the TPM is nothing but the autonomous maintenance, plant maintenance, quality integration, focus improvement, early equipment management, training and education, safety, healthy environment, and TPM in administration. All these comes under the TPM. Now, the second next technique is Poka Yoka. Poka Yoka is a Japanese term that means a mistake proofing or in adverted error prevention. Means before coming the error, we should predict it and freeze it. The Poka Yoka is any mechanism in any process that helps an equipment operator avoid the yukeru, means mistakes. Poka, that is nothing but the Poka. For example, car safety features, treadmill, microwaves, washing machine, dishwashing machine, and other household appliances. For example, of a Poka Yoka, car safety features, car are equipped with the many error-proofing features to keep us safe on road, safe on a road. Many cars will beep or light up if door are open while engine is running, or if someone is passenger seat and their seat belt is not fastened. These are examples of the warning functions which alert user to potential error. Safety technologies has advanced significantly in recent years. Many cars nowadays come equipped with a sensor that alerts the driver if they are leaving their lane or warning them in they are too close to other car or other object. So thank you. In the next session, we will take the next Japanese technique. So thank you all.